Welcome in, everyone, to Francis High School. I am Will Cross. Alongside me is my partner, as always, for your Lady Vikings, is Josh Robinson. We have a good one for you tonight, folks. The Lafayette Lancers coming in at 4-1, taking on your Francis Howell Vikings at 2-2. The Lancers beat Clayton 58-27 on Tuesday. We'll have that national anthem here. We'll be right back here for you on the Howell Activities Network.
But it is also an educational experience for all players and students. Let's continue to show respect and sportsmanship throughout this contest and refrain from negative cheers, chants, or behaviors. We welcome our guests from Lafayette High School, and we wish all players good luck in tonight's contest. At this time, we would ask everyone to please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
Just heard your national anthem, and we're about to have your starting lineups here at Howell High School, home of your Francis Howell Lady Vikings here tonight against Lafayette. And if Josh, you had one prediction from the Lafayette Lancers, one thing to tell the visitors at home, what is one thing that our Lady Vikings are going to have to look out for against the Lancers?
Oh my goodness. Well, they're going to have to look out for everybody on this team, honestly. Starting with Bryn Jeffries, number 15, the star point guard. Right now for the season, she has 72 points. She's averaging at least 14 points a game. Like when I saw in film, she attempts more field goal shots. Right now, she's 19 for 59 at the field goal line. She's also 6 for assists in the state of Missouri right now, and also has 19 steals, leading her team in steals. Also, you got to look out for Andrea Roach. She's also second in the team for scoring because she has 45 points. She averages 9 points a game. And also her sister, Bryn Roach, which is averaging 34 points and 6 points per game. And also Rachel Delaney with 32 points. She's leading the team in rebounds with 27. So they need to keep her out from the paint in order to catch those rebounds in order for Francis Howell to get the ball back. One thing about Rachel Delaney is that she's been in foul trouble a lot, so they're going to have to get her to foul numerous times because she's averaging at least 13 fouls. And you're also coming off the bench is Lily Zahner with 28 and Katie Reed with 25 points. And she's basically their three-point shooter. Right now, for Francis Howell, they need to look out for their zone defense also because last game against Marquette, they played zone a lot through that whole game. They were stealing the ball a lot over in that game as well. And also they were just shooting from the perimeter and driving in. So that's what they need to look out for. Francis Howell, they need to be sound and disciplined in this game. They need to avoid foul trouble, and they also need to keep Jeffries on lock because that's their main scorer. That's who they're going to pass the ball to a lot this game.
To tip off here at Francis Howell High School. Lafayette team. Here it is now. Jeffries trying to find the lane. She finds it. She lays it up and in.
See, that is one thing about Bryn Jeffries. She always finds a way to the basket, whether it's driving in or three-point shooting. Like I told you before, Will, she's basically a driver. She's a well-balanced player overall, but she, like, driving into the hoop is her bread and butter right there.
That's going to be a foul on the Vikings. See who that's going to go up against here. That's going to be no good for the Vikings. Shot is up. That's good.
Man,
That's going to be Roach with the 3.
that was a great 3.
And another turnover for the Lady Vikings. 5-0 here early. Lafayette in front of the Lady Vikings. That's another 3. So you said it coming in, Josh, that they were going to have to watch the three-point game and the perimeter from Lafayette, and that's a quick 8-0 start for the Lady Vikings.
Yes, indeed. Starting, like I said before, Katie Reed, she is a sniper out there. She has a strap, and she'll let it blow, whether it's like wherever angle around the perimeter. She is 2 for 6 on three-pointers, and she also has 22 rebounds. And most of those points were from three-pointing.
Maybe see a lot of Libby Brewster on Reed there. Brewster did a fantastic job on Wednesday night when she went up against Isabel De La Rue from Francis Howell North. De La Rue, a Division I commit to Missouri State. Brewster did a fantastic job, only allowing the Howell North senior to get just a few buckets off of her. So here's Williams inside. She makes a move, tries to go up with it. It's going to be tipped.
Like you said before, Will, they're going to need Libby Brewster in this game with everything she has. She has to be sound in defense and has to have a hustle mentality throughout this whole game.
There's an errant pass that time from Bryn Jeffries. Good job that time for the Lady Vikings to hold them to nothing on that one. So now here comes Grace Wilkinson. She did also a fantastic job the other night. She was huge in being kind of the floor general for the Lady Vikings.
Fun fact, Will, Grace Wilkinson, she leads 7th in the state for free throws right now. She is 10 for 10.
So going down to the wire, that's someone you definitely want to get on the line, but Lady Vikings have a lot of work to do here early if they want to get back into this one. 8-0 in favor of the Lancers. That's going to be a foul on the court. That is going to go against Wilkinson. It's going to be her first team foul.
One thing about Lafayette is they like to score a lot. They have everybody on this roster. They at least have double-digit points. They've been beating their opponents by like 50 or 60 every single game.
Good job that time by Bryn Jeffries. Passed it in real quick, got the pass back, and took it right up and in. Here's Williams again. She throws it up. That's going to be no good. Rebound goes to the Lancers. So about 2.5 minutes into this game, the Vikings are being held scoreless right now from Lafayette.
If you've noticed, Will, I think we're wearing Lafayette's colors right now. I think we're representing Lafayette in a bad way.
We did not know the color schemes. That's all I'm saying.
It's gray and black. For football, they're gray, black, and yellow, which is pretty weird.
That jump shot no good from the baseline. Lancers get their own rebound. Up and in now this time. Tries to go is Delaney. Delaney not able to get it. Rebound goes to Brewster. Brewster flying down the other way. Here's Fitzgerald over to Wilkinson. Wilkinson with the 3. She can hit that, and she does.
Wilkinson, she has a strap on her.
Great shot from Wilkinson. Wide open 3 there.
Last game, she was very high average on the three-point line around the perimeter. She was a high key factor the last game against Francis Howell North.
It's going to be Machado caught with the blocking foul. It's going to go to the line for 2. It's Roach. That's Bryn Roach. First one up and good.
crazy because this team, they have at least two sets of siblings on here, Bryn Roach, and they also have Jeffries as a sister as well.
Here's Brewster back to Williams. Williams thought about Machado. She's going to try to take it. She loses handle of it. And Andrea Roach had a chance with it. She didn't take it all to the way, though. Wasn't able to get the clean possession of it. Stepped on the line, and it's going to be Lady Vikings ball. Inbounding it now is Grace Wilkinson. Wilkinson, top of the key to Machado. Over to Brewster, back to Wilkinson. Wilkinson again from three, no good. Rebound goes to Bryn Roach of the Lancers. Can't have too many empty possessions against a great team like Lafayette. Roach for three, that's Bryn, no good. Rebound goes to Katie Reed. Reed passes it out. That's a three from Lafayette. That's no good. Rebound back to Delaney. Delaney over to Andrea Roach. Andrea Roach against Wilkinson. Now here looks to be Reed. Reed now trying to find something, and Brewster got a little too happy there. Tried to get something inside, wasn't able to. She's going to get called with the foul.
One thing you can't do against this Lafayette offense is foul, because they will take advantage from the free throw line. They also move the ball around really well. They like to play with each other a lot. They know how to play smart, sound basketball. Francis, how they need to be sound on defense and also play hard on man.
So that was off of Bryn Jeffries there. So Bryn Jeffries has it hit off her, and it's going to be Lady Viking ball. Here is Wilkinson. Wilkinson trying to find something on the right side. Not able to. She gets stopped. She's still driving, though, inside. The ball is going to hit the baseline. It's going to be another turnover on the Lady Vikings. Only being held to 3 points about halfway through the first quarter here. 12-3 in favor of the Lancers. There's Reed inside. She gets it. She passes across court. Big takeaway from Brewster. Here's Williams. Williams is going to go up with the layup. She's got it up and in.
That was a great steal by her. This full court defense, full court press, this is a huge advantage for the Howell Vikings.
Now here is Fitzgerald on Jeffries. Jeffries thought about driving. She does this time. She's going to get blocked by Williams. Great job by Williams. Brewster thought about taking it. Full head of steam. She slows down, passes over to Wilkinson. Wilkinson against Jeffries. Wilkinson over to the right side of Fitzgerald. Inside to Machado. Machado with a bounce. And it's going to be a jump ball. See who it goes to. And it is going to be black ball in favor of the Lancers. Another turnover from the Lady Vikings.
One major key player, Will, for this Howell Vikings that they really need is Machado, because Machado, she was the main factor for last game with rebounds and posting up in the paint.
Yeah, she was a rebound machine for sure for the Lady Vikings. That's going to be a jump ball, and that time it goes to the Vikings. So 3:13 remaining here in the first, 12-5 in favor of the Lancers. Here comes the full court press now from the Lancers. There's Fitzgerald over to Machado. Machado to Brewster. Brewster takes a bounce with it, goes up with it. Can't she get the and one? She does.
It seemed like she was trying to hold in her celebration right there, Will. It sounded like she's trying to scream and one. She's trying to keep it cool right there.
Something we kind of noticed with our interview with Libby after that great victory on Tuesday night is that she seemed very humble and quiet, that celebrates within herself.
And that's a good thing, because sometimes when the people that are most quiet, they actually put in the most work. People that are loud, they tend to mess up.
So wardrobe malfunction here for the Lancers. Not able to wear a headband is Lily Zendler.
I don't see why that's a problem right there.
Yeah, it was just a headband. That was an interesting stoppage of play there to say, hey, can't have a headband on right now. Another turnover almost for the Lancers. It's going to go off of a Lancer. and it's going to be white ball. So good job now in the last couple minutes from the Vikings defense holding the Lancers down, and it's going to be a timeout on the floor for the Lancers. We'll take a timeout here ourselves. You're listening to the Howell Activities Network. Back here at Francis Howell High School, Will Crawford alongside me is Josh Robinson. 8-12 in favor of the Lancers. Here's Brewster. Brewster, top of the key to Wilkinson. Wilkinson's going to drive. She loses it. Turnover to the Lancers. Here comes Katie Reed. Reed thought about driving in. She steps back up, passing it over to Destiny Polk. Polk, just a sophomore, one of the rare young kids on this team. They have quite a bit of freshmen, though, as well. So they have the seniors and the freshmen. Here's Brewster. Brewster's going to go up with it. She's got it. Brewster taking over. She has the last 5 points for the Lady Vikings. 12-10 in favor of the Lancers. Vikings back in this one. One's trailing 8-0. Here's Polk. Polk over to Reed. Reed gets the jump shot. That's good. So 10-14. Can bring it within 1 point. Can the Vikings?
One thing about Polk is coming off the bench, she is a great player. She's averaging at least 19 points, 3 points per game.
And that's Brewster. Brewster with a good J from the elbow. 12-14 now.
They need Brewster in this game. This is a good reason why she's taking over right now. It seems like she's in pain.
Yeah, that's definitely someone you don't want to lose if you're the head coach of the Lady Vikings. That was Zenner again. She thought about the jumper. She's not going to get it. That's going to be a foul, though, on the floor. See who that one's against. It's going to be against Lindsey Williams, her first of the game. 4th team for the Vikings. Checking out is Molly Fitzgerald. And Libby Brewster checking in is going to be number 2, Ashley Martin. Number 22, Zora Williams. So the Williams twins seeing a lot of minutes here early in this one. It's going to be taken away by Wilkinson. It's going to call it a jump ball. It's going to stay with the Lancers, though. Good job that time by Wilkinson.
Last game, Wilkinson, she was amazing on defense. She was hustling up and down the court and getting at least 2 or 3 steals for the game. So I'm excited to see what she can do for this game right here against Lafayette.
So here comes Wilkinson. Wilkinson, as I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, was definitely the floor general in that victory over North. Here is now an inside pass from Martin. Martin couldn't get it to Machado. And it was an easy takeaway for the Lancers.
I noticed the Vikings, they're also playing zone defense for this game. Whereas the last game, they were playing man, locking up star D1 player on Francis Howell North team.
That was also a victory for the Lady Vikings, one they haven't had in 2 years. And it was definitely a good one as they celebrated afterwards. Here is Martin with the rebound, passes it to Wilkinson. 30 seconds remaining here in the quarter. 12-17 in favor of the Lady Lancers. Here's Martin again. Martin drives. Martin bounces it back up to the right wing inside the Williams. Williams can't hold it off her fingertips. Here comes the Lancers and almost thought Zora Williams had a chance for the ball. She wasn't able to. Thought about the 3 did Bryn Jeffrey. She didn't get it. Here's now Polk. Polk now not able to get the shot off. Didn't know the clock management there. Not able to get that shot off. So that's where we'll end the first here. It's going to be 12-17 in favor of the Lafayette Lancers. And we'll take a quick break. You're listening to Howell Activities Network. Josh Robinson alongside me. I'm Will Crawford. Currently 17-12 in favor of the Lafayette Lancers, but your Vikings did go on a 12-9 run to bring it just within 5. Not something you want to do is go down by 8-0, but no quit in these Lady Vikings.
Yes, I see a promising victory in the end, Will, because at the end of the last couple of seconds in the first quarter, they were playing sound zone defense. They were being very aggressive and locking on to whoever has the ball. So if they do this consistently throughout the game, I think it'll be a victory.
Yeah, Josh, you were noting that Brewster looked to be like she was in a little pain. She's still on the bench for the Vikings to start this quarter. We'll have to key an eye on that one. That'd be a huge loss for this Lady Viking team if she's not able to return.
It seemed like it was abdominal pain or something because she was holding her stomach.
And what a find from Zora Williams to Lily Machado underneath the basket. Machado so good underneath, whether it's getting rebounds or points scored for the Lady Vikings. Now it's 14-17. On the court for the Lady Vikings is the Williams twins. Grace Wilkinson, Lily Machado, and Ashley Martin. Rebound to Machado. She almost loses it. Martin corrals it. Martin drives in. She's going to pass it off of a Lancer. So it'll stay Lady Viking ball.
I don't know about it, Will, but it's kind of rare to me that you'll see two lady twins in women's basketball. I think the only twins that I kind of know of is the Gonzalez twins that were like in 16 from when they were playing for University of Nevada, Las Vegas. The only twins I know.
And Lily Machado gets fouled on the shot there. She's going to go to the line for an and one opportunity to tie this one up. Something we have to remember as Lindenwood students, we have great twins on our Lady Lindenwood Lions basketball team with the Rusevich, Kate and Julia. Absolutely. Here's Machado now with the and one opportunity to tie it up. And she's not able to get it. Rebound though. Good hard work that time on the rebound to Brewster, but no success. It's going to be rebounded to the Lancers. Here is now driving in is Andrea Roach, and that just seemed too easy for the junior. She's able to get it up and in.
Yeah, she's averaging 9 points per game for the whole season. Just like Brian Jeffries, she is a huge driver. She's not that pretty well in the free throw line, not free throw, but the three-point line, but she's pretty equal, but more side to the field goal.
So that was, once again, Andrea Roach trying to save it, not able to. Stepped on the line. Here's now Wilkinson. Wilkinson thought about three, drives in, passes it over to Williams. Williams is going to throw it up. It's going to be all ball, but it is going to be off a Lancer, so a third opportunity coming for the Vikings. Something Vikings also did well against Howell North is make most of their second and third chance opportunities when they got rebounds. Here's Williams. Williams is going to throw it into the stands over the head of Wilkinson. It's going to be a turnover on the Lady Vikings.
Man, that was a careless mistake right there. Maybe it was just she saw something in the stands.
So now here is Andrea Roach. Roach going to drive in. It's going to be a blocking call coming, though, on Ashley Martin. Martin not letting her get through the lane.
like you said before, Will, they were pretty sound when they were getting the rebounds. This is a major key for this game as well, because once Lafayette gets the ball, they will find ways to score and they will pass the ball around to their team.
Check it in now is Molly Fitzgerald for the Lady Vikings. Kate Hahn, her first appearance tonight. She's going to pass it in. She's now has it on the right wing against Fitzgerald. Now it's Wilkinson at the top of the key with Bryn Jeffries. Now it's Bryn Roach. Bryn Roach loses handle of it. On the floor is Williams and the Lancer, and it's going to be a jump ball. It is going to be a Lancer ball. A good job that time by Zora Williams.
It seems like Wilkinson, she's limping a little bit as well.
Yeah, she was wearing that tape on her leg. It doesn't look like she has it on anymore. See what that's all about. Here's Machado now. Machado's going to take the turnover and the mishandle from the Lancers. Machado now. Here to Wilkinson. Wilkinson, she's going to drive in. She's going to go up with it. She's going to be fouled. She's going to go to the line for 2.
One thing she needs to do is she needs to be careful on that leg, because if they lose Wilkinson or Brewster, then all that's left is Machado.
That one's up, and that one is no good. Checking in now is number 30, Emily DeRookie.
Man, that's pretty rare for Wilkinson to miss a free throw like that. She's been perfect in all the free throws for the whole season.
Yeah, Wilkinson was almost automatic against Howell North. She misses the second one, so 0-2 on that opportunity. Still makes it 19-16 in favor of the Lancers.
Man, this is good passing from the Lafayette Lancers. They are finding ways to get open. Like at Marquette, they found many different ways in order to get their teammates open around the perimeter in order to shoot three-pointers all around. And that's how they were able to
Now it's Bryn Jeffries trying to get her offense in motion, trying to get a play going. She gets the screen, she passes out, that's Hahn. Hahn, no good, rebound. It's gonna be a foul on DeRookie. Now here's Wilkinson. Wilkinson to Brewster. Brewster trying to drive it. She steps back out. She finds Wilkinson. Wilkinson almost lost it. Able to corral it. Gonna restart. Pass over to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald now. Back to Wilkinson. Wilkinson. She's gonna think about the three. She does take the three. She gets the three.
At first, she was, like you said, Will, she was pretty hesitant on that one. Like she didn't want to take it, but then she got her confidence back and said, you know what, never mind, I got this.
So now there's something that happened underneath the basket. I wasn't paying attention.
I missed it too.
Oh, they're saying she went to hand the girl the ball, but she did step in the play when she handed the ball. It's going to be a turnover. It's 19 all, though, in favor of the Vikings. Brewster up with it. Brewster gets in.
That was a great assist from Wilkinson.
So once down, 8-0 for the Lady Vikings, not making it easy on themselves. They've called right back, have a 2-point lead now. Now here is Bryn Jeffries. Bryn Jeffries is going to have reset, pass it inside to Zenner. That one's a shot that time by Katie Reed. That's going to be no good. It's going to go off of a lantern. It's going to be Lady Viking ball. So Lady Vikings playing outstanding ball pretty much since that 8-0 run. So from the Lancers.
Yeah, they really are. As soon as they finish scoring, they are right back on defense. It seems like they've been practicing conditions, like they've been conditioning a lot for practice.
Here's Brewster. Brewster over to Wilkinson. Wilkinson is going to drive. She's going to float it. That's going to be no good. Rebound to Machado. Machado's going to go up with it. Machado's got the rebound and up and in. Lily Machado, just a monster underneath the basket for the Vikings. Here's the rookie over to Reed. Reed jump shot, no good. Rebound to Wilkinson. Wilkinson going to come back the other way. 23-19 in favor of Lafayette. Here's Machado. Machado to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald over to Zora Williams. Zora Williams inside the Brewster. Brewster going to shoot it. Up with it. No good. Rebound Machado. And something very interesting to look out for is the Lafayette girls are ranked number 9 in the area right now, and they are definitely on upset watches. Machado's going to go to the line for 2 now.
Yeah, they are indeed. Well, they're also first in their conference for their little conference area.
Machado, she's got her first free throw. Makes it 24-19. Some outstanding coaching from the Lady Vikings thus far, as they don't have the biggest roster. They have the 5 on the court, then plus another 5 on the bench, so not a typical massive basketball roster that you would think of.
Yes, but they indeed hustle a lot. They fight hard to the very end during basketball games.
Here's Machado's free throw. Second one, that's no good. Rebound to Zenner. Zenner to Jeffries. 24-19 in favor of the Lady Vikings. Here's now a shot from Roach. Roach, no good. Rebound to Zora Williams. Zora Williams does not have numbers. Backs off, hands it to Machado. Machado's going to drive in. She's got it up and no good. Rebound off of Machado it's going to be.
Man, she is just taking the ball to the hoop. Machado, she says she lifts. Like she has been lifting. Like she's been lifting through this whole, like before the game.
Yeah, Machado definitely using her strength to her advantage. Now here's Bryn Jeffries. Over to the corner is Delaney. Back over the court is to Andrea Roach. Taken away by Wilkinson. Wilkinson's got one-on-one. Wilkinson's going to take it. It's going to be a block, though. Oh, no, they're going to call it a foul on the court. I thought that was all ball, but maybe they're going to call it a blocking call on Delaney. It is going to be on Delaney. It's going to be her second foul of the game, the 6th. So Lady Vikings are almost in bonus territory. They are in bonus territory. See if the first shot can go down for Wilkinson. Up, no good.
Yeah, Delaney, she's been in foul trouble this whole season. She's averaging at least like 13 fouls for the season. So that's one thing she needs to break that habit of, because right now she is in deep trouble.
Neither free throw good, though, that time from Wilkinson. Here is now Jeffries. Jeffries going right up with Wilkinson. Inside to Delaney, over to Roach. That's Andrea Roach. Finds Delaney. Delaney being double teamed. Delaney's just going to take it herself. That's up and in. Good job that time by Delaney. Here's Fitzgerald to Williams. Over cross court to Wilkinson. Wilkinson letting her team get set up. Finds Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald back to Wilkinson. Over to Brewster. Brewster to Machado. Machado underneath. What a find by Brewster. Just not able to finish. Can Machado. It's going to be a rebound for the Lancers. Still a great possession that time from the Vikings. You just want to see it end, though.
It would be a surprise if Machado can dunk, just like what's the guy's name?
Sam Thompson.
Sam Thompson.
2 big guys, or 1 big guy, 1 big girl for each team. See if Machado can maybe lay it down one day.
See, fun fact, I doubted Thompson's dunking ability, but from last game, he proved me wrong. He got up there and he slammed it down like Shaq. I said, I stand corrected. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson. I'm so sorry.
That one's going to be up and in for the Lady Lancers. 24-23, a 4-0 run now for the Lancers. Here's now Wilkinson. Wilkins got to get it across court. Fitzgerald finally does. Fitzgerald over to Brewster. Brewster with the jump shot. Pretty much a 3, no good. Going to be rebound to the Lancers. A quick possession from the Vikings. And now a 2-for-1 opportunity, though, for the Lancers. Here is now Zenner. Zenner is going to lose handle of it, and it's going to be Fitzgerald's ball. She has Williams down court. Williams goes up with the layup. She's got it up and in.
Man, they are playing great ball. They are having astounding vision right now.
Yeah, great team basketball happening right now for the Lady Vikings. 9 seconds remaining here in the half. Lancers could tie it. It is going to be a foul, though, on the court. It's going to go probably against Zora Williams. We'll see what the call is here. Yeah, it is going to go against Zora. It's going to be her first foul of the game. Checking in now is Ashley Martin for Wilkinson. Also going to be checking in is Lindsey Williams for Fitzgerald. Interesting substitutions there for the Lady Vikings. See what it's going to transpire here. And that's going to hit off the backboard, I'm pretty sure. Oh, Libby Brewster is going to actually have the tip off that. Then it's going to go off of a Lancer. It's going to be Vikings ball. Here's Brewster now. Brewster trying to run down court. Doesn't have time. She's only got a second. Gets it off. Up. No good.
That was
just
close.
too strong from
close.
the Viking junior. But nonetheless, they were down going into this quarter. They were once down by 8, now up by 3 points. And we're going to have halftime here at the Howell Activities, on the Howell Activities Network. We did visit with Libby Brewster. If you missed that interview, we'll have it here for you on the Howell Activities Network. Is Libby Brewster, the junior for the Lady Vikings, and they just came off an exciting win against the Howell North Knights. And Libby, how do you describe that kind of a victory that was back and forth pretty much the whole way?
Yeah, oh my gosh, it feels so good. The past 2 years, my freshman and sophomore year, they swept us both years, so this is the first time I've ever played and ever beat them, so this is the best feeling ever.
Yeah, you guarded pretty much Isabel De La Rue the whole time. She finished with 25, and she's going to Missouri State. So how does that mean for your mindset that you were able to control someone like that the whole game?
It feels great. Obviously, I would have loved to hold her to even less, but I'm just happy with the win, and I'm happy that we had a team effort in to get that win.
Yeah, absolutely. They scored 61 to only 10 against Villa Duchesne, and you guys definitely put up a great performance. You competed against a fantastic Marquette team. And what does this say about your teammates? Is it seems like that's a small sideline that you have, and due to the COVID year, how does it mean like to just show a good win like that against so much adversity?
It's amazing. Yeah, we have one player out right now for because she's quarantined, so every single person is important. Our whole bench, we need everybody to get a win.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Welcome back, everyone, to Francis Howell High School. We're about to tip off here for your second half action right now. It's currently your Francis Howell Vikings in the lead, 26-23 over number 9 Lafayette Lancers. They came in at 4-1, only lost to being Marquette, and your Howell Vikings are definitely putting up a great fight here tonight. Some first half stats for you. These are not all accurate. You're going to have to give me some space with them. I try to keep points as much as I am, but we are mass communication majors, so we do not do very well in the math subject. But anyways, Grace Wilkinson, as of right now, has 6 points. Lindsey Williams in the scoring column with 2. Zora Williams in the scoring column with 2. Libby Brewster with 9, and Lily Machado with 7, which is really surprising because Lily Machado has really ran the table thus far on the Lancers, and they're not really able to figure out Machado underneath the basket. And on the other side, for Marquette, Katie Reed has 5. Roach has 4, Andrea Roach has 2, and Bryn Jeffries also has 2. And that's where we stand. The starting 5 on the court, the same as the starting 5 in the game. It's going to be Machado, Williams, Brewster, Fitzgerald, and Wilkinson. On the other side, it's going to be Andrea Roach, Bryn Jeffries, Katie Reed, Rachel Delaney, and Bryn Roach. And we are off here and running to start the second half.
No, but they still got the music playing. I think they're trying to do the Cupid Shuffle before they start the second half. I think they were just trying to get the dance on real quick.
Yeah, the ref did not like it, but a PA guy here at Howell High School was definitely wanting to get his boogie on. So here's Fitzgerald passing it in to Brewster. Brewster to Wilkinson. It's going to be over and back. An interesting call that time. It definitely looked like Wilkinson was crossed past half court there, but
yeah, I don't agree with that call either. I think he was still kind of mad about the music playing. That's the reason why he called that foul. But it's all good, though.
So here is now the Lancers getting their first possession of the second half. Here's Reed. Reed trying to find some. She does find Roach. Roach passing out to her sister, Andrea Roach, but that's going to be a foul on the floor. It's going to go against Lindsey Williams, her second of the game.
It's pretty rare for the Roach sisters to have low score games for this first half. Usually they at least score like 9 or at least 9 or 10 points a game. Andrea Roach, that is. Bryn Roach, she mainly scores at least 6 points per game.
And someone else that's kind of been quiet is Bryn Jeffries. Bryn Jeffries had 20 points against Clayton and leads the team with 15 points per game. It's going to be a jump ball, and that's going to go to the Lancers. So 2 empty possessions to start the second half for the Lady Vikings. 26-25 in favor of the Lady Vikings, trying to upset Lafayette here on their home court. It's going to be hit out of bounds by Machado. It's going to stay with the Lancers. Good job that time by Machado to break up the pass.
One thing Francis Howell needs to do for the rest of the second half is play sound defense like they've been doing for the first half. Because the first half they were doing amazing after scoring, getting down to the other side of the court to set up back up on defense. I think the coach, he has done a very good job during practice trying to get these ladies prepared for this Lafayette offense.
3 no good from Wilkinson, but Brewster doing a good job making sure it goes off of a Lafayette Lancer, and it's going to stay with the Vikings. Wilkinson finds Fitzgerald at the top of the key. Fitzgerald to Brewster. Brewster back to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald open for 3. She's got it up and in. Molly Fitzgerald gets in the scoring column finally. She's got 3 now, 29-25 in favor of the Lady Vikings. Something many teams will not be able to do is definitely outshoot this Lady Vikings team.
Yeah, the Lady Vikings, they have straps on them. They are armed and ready to shoot.
Here is now Bryn Jeffries in the corner. Jeffries over to Andrea Roach for the 3. That's no good. Rebound to Reed. Reed is going to reset here. Pass it back to Andrea Roach. Now here is Reed again. Reed inside. Good tip away from Williams. Here's Molly Fitzgerald. She does not have numbers. She's going to make a move. She passes to Williams. Williams goes up with it. She's up and in with it.
That was a great move. She straight hesitated and then just went around the other way in order to go to the basket.
So 5:50 remaining here, just over 2 minutes to start this quarter, and Vikings are not missing a beat. Once again, 31-25. Molly Fitzgerald tries to take it away. She's going to get called with the reach in there.
Seems that this Lafayette defense has no answer towards the Vikings right now, Will.
And the Vikings doing a fantastic job on the offensive side. Biggest thing I think that has hurt the Vikings in their 2 games that we've seen them here at home has been the turnovers on their own side. But once they have clean offensive ball, they're one of the best teams in the area that I've seen thus far. Here is now Lafayette and Katie Reed. Reed trying to find something, almost taken away by Brewster, but Bryn Jeffries gets a handle on it. Bryn Jeffries drives in now on Brewster, almost loses it. She does get up the layup, no good. Taken away by Wilkinson. She intercepts a pass, and Andrea Roach is going to get called on the foul there. That's going to be her first of the game.
The foul is on number 10, Andrea Roach, the first team foul, the second half. Second into the lane, change number 2, Destiny Polk.
Now here's Brewster. Brewster over to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald to Lindsey Williams. Williams inside to Machado. Machado up with it. Too easy for Machado, and that's why Machado is taking her talents to the next level next year, playing for Missouri.
Man, that is great ball movement right there for Francis Howell. Handing it to Machado down in the paint. I think that's one thing they need to do for this whole game.
Yeah, Machado going to Missouri Science and Technology School next year to further her basketball aspirations. 33-25 in favor of the Lady Vikings. Here's now Polk. Polk with the shot. She's going to get fouled hard by Brewster. Brewster's going to get called with the foul. That's going to be her second of the game.
Like you said before, Will, Machado going to Missouri S&T, we're going to see a lot of her in college since Missouri S&T is going to face Lindenwood all the time. So she's going to be a problem against the Lindenwood team.
Yeah, first free throw no good from Polk. Second one is up. That one's also no good. Rebound to Lindsey Williams. Over to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald making sure everyone is down court for her. And now Wilkinson's going to set her offense up. Wilkinson to Brewster. Brewster to Machado. Machado's going to drive in. Machado's going to go up with it. She's going to be fouled. She's going to go to the line for 2. Actually got to call the Missouri S&T and Lindenwood game last night. Lindenwood won, so
Oh, man.
not a good sign for our friend here, Lily Machado.
It's all good. She could have went to Lindenwood, but you know, it's her choice. Her life, her choice. Can't control it. Although she could have been a huge asset to Lindenwood's basketball team.
Machado missed her first free throw. She's going to go back to the line for her second now. Trying to make it a 9-point game. That's up, and that's going to be no good as well. Good hustle there from Brewster and Williams. Not able to get it, though. Here come back the Lady Lancers. Here's Katie Reed at the top. Over to Hendrickson. Hendrickson, her first opportunity tonight. Hendrickson trying to find something. Now it's Polk. Polk trying to find something. Over to Katie Reed. Reed over to the top to Delaney, excuse me. Delaney back to Reed. Reed driving in. Reed's going to go up with it. She finds a lane. She's going to be fouled on one opportunity. Maybe not the smartest move there from Lindsey Williams.
I really didn't see a slap on the wrist, but if she did, then, like you said, well, it's not very smart.
And Williams is going to have her third foul in the game, so here comes her sister. So Checking in is Zora Williams now.
I don't know if that's a turtleneck or a mask over that ref's neck right there, Will.
I'm pretty sure it was what masks when he came in tonight. He just had that thing, one of those masks covering his face. Now she does make the free throws, does Polk. And now it's only a 5-point game for the Lady Vikings. Williams now, Zora Williams trying to find something. She's gonna dribble. She almost loses it. Williams to Wilkinson. She's done it. That's her second missed pass of the game. I think Williams just needs to calm down and take a deep breath, and she'll be just okay. And now Williams is going to be covering Rachel Delaney of the Lancers. Here's now Brewster on Jeffries. Polk against Wilkinson. Machado and Henderson playing hard defense underneath here. Now here's Reed, passes out to Delaney. Delaney back to Jeffries. Jeffries got the jump shot. That's going to be no good. It's going to go off. It looked to be off of a Lancer, but it's not going to be. It's going to stay with the Lancers.
Lafayette is trying to find an answer on the offense as well, because Francis Howell, they're playing lockdown defense right now. Seems they switched it to the man scheme.
Now here's Reed. Reed to Polk. Polk's going to drive in against Wilkinson. Polk's going to go up with it. She's got it up and in. Now just a 3-point game in favor of the Vikings.
Polk coming off the bench, she has 19 points, averaging at least 3 points per game. So she is a sleeper on the Lafayette offense right now.
Here's Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald thought about driving in. She steps it back out to Brewster, to Wilkinson. Wilkinson trying to find some. She's now going to drive. Wilkinson loses handle. That's taken away by Bryn Jeffries. Jeffries one-on-one with Fitzgerald. She's going to go up and in with the and one for Bryn Jeffries. So Lafayette causing turnovers and havoc on the Lady Vikings team, making it just now a 1-point game in favor right now for the Vikings. But checking now in is Ashley Martin, but it is going to be a timeout on the floor for the Lady Vikings. So we're going to take our first timeout here as well. It's your Lady Vikings 33, Lafayette Lancers 32. You're listening to Howell Activities now. So it's Reed at the line for the free throw shot. Will Crawford with you. Alongside me is Josh Robinson.
Seems that the floor is wet over there. They need to bring the sweepers out. I don't think that tile's going to do it, Coach. There you go. The ref got some shiny shoes.
That's what I was just about to say. The ref does have some shiny shoes. Has an appointment to get them shined before he comes to Howell High School.
I wonder if every ref has their shoes shined before. Nope, never mind. I see the guy with the turtleneck and the shoes kind of.
He goes for comfort, not style, you know.
I see.
So here is the free throw now from the Lady Lancer. That one is up, and we have a tied game here at Howell High School. 33 all. Here's now Wilkinson. Wilkinson near side, trying to find some. She loses it. Jeffries takes it away. Jeffries now is it's gonna go off of Wilkinson. Wilkinson upset, thought there might have been a reach in there.
Man, now we are seeing Wilkinson bring that hustle mentality out of her right now for the second half. Fun fact, Will, this is how you know this is a good game, because it feels like this third quarter's been going on forever, and it's only 1:53.
So now here's Polk to Jeffries. Jeffries is going to drive against Martin. Jeffries goes up. Jeffries trying to take over. She's not able to get that one up and in. Here's Brewster to Wilkinson, and Wilkinson tried to find Martin, not able to. Good takeaway that time from Katie Reed. Now here is Bryn Jeffries once again. Minute 30 remaining here in the third quarter. Here is now Delaney. Delaney over to Katie Reed. Reed over to Hendrickson. Hendrickson trying to find Delaney, but a good job that time by Ashley Martin to hit it out of bounds. Minute 19 now left in the quarter.
Man, a minute and 19. This is pretty long minute and 19. Seems like last game it was like a minute 19 to 30 seconds. That
Now,
quick.
Polk going up with it. She's going to be fouled. That's going to be on Grace Wilkinson, her second of the game.
The foul is on number 3, Gracie Wilkinson, her second personal. 16th foul. Leslie Polk at the line.
That's one thing about the free throws, Will. You cannot miss, especially during a game like this.
Yeah, Polk misses that first one. Checking back in is Lindsey Williams with the 3 fouls. Checking out is Wilkinson.
I don't know what's going on, Will, but it seems that most of the students here are dressed in Hawaiian gear. I'm guessing this is for the boys' game.
Fun fact, the student section follows me on Twitter, and tonight is Hawaii night for the Howell Vikings versus the Lafayette Lancers.
So the question is, do you follow them or they follow you? So you made
Yes.
so you made the plan. So you made the plan this would be like a Hawaiian night.
No.
Oh.
They just follow me on the Twitter, you know.
Yeah.
Now it's 33 all still in favor of the Howell Vikings. Here's Martin. Martin to Brewster. Brewster with a good J, no good. Rebound goes to Machado. Machado now with it. Machado and pass it back to Martin. Martin to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald trying to make some movement happen inside the paint. Fitzgerald's going to take it herself. Good job. Rebound to looked to be Bryn Roach with the rebound, but not able to hang on to it. And Lindsey Williams playing good rebounding there and was able to take it away and get the jump ball. Here's Brewster to Lindsey Williams. Lindsey Williams, she's going to drive in. Lindsey Williams is going to go up with it, and no good. Rebound over to the Lancers. The Vikings being held scoreless here at the end of this one. That's going to be a miss by Polk. And it's going to be off of, looks to be, of Lady Lancer.
Man, it seems that Polk is hurting all around. Like at first she was covering her face, but now it's her stomach. I don't mean to be funny, but I'm guessing she got the wind knocked out of her, or stomach is hurting.
Yeah, it just looks like Polk was maybe hit in the stomach on that one, is needing to breathe. There's an inbound pass. It's going to be a foul that time on the floor. It looks to be against Brewster. That's going to be her third of the game. Or excuse me, that's going to be against Machado.
That foul is on number 32, Lily Machado, her second personal, 17th foul.
Yeah, Machado. One thing about Machado is she's second on the team for fouls, so she has to do a sound job out of staying out of the foul trouble, or else, because that's a major key for this game is to stay out of it, especially in a close game like this.
So still 33 all, the score what it's been for the last 2 minutes. Brewster now gets it taken away. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay with the Lancers. Brewster upset, maybe thought there was a foul there on the court. But it is going to be the Lancers taking over here with 18 seconds left. Last shot opportunity for the Lancers. Now here is now number 11, Schillinger, her first opportunity tonight. It's taken away by Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald, she's going to go up with it. She's going to be fouled, and she's going to get 2 shots at the line with 1.6 seconds remaining here in the third quarter.
Don't look now, Will, but I see the cameraman from, I think that's News Channel 4 over there, is it? Or Fox 2?
This is your only time to shine on camera, Josh.
I just need to wave in order to get the camera's attention. I'm not a camera person. That's why I like being on broadcasting.
Fitzgerald gets the first one to go, so they take a 34-33 lead here with just under 2 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Second one no good. Rebound to Roach. Roach to Reed. And that's how we'll end. 1 point lead now for the Lady Vikings. We're going to take a quick break. You're listening to the Lady Viking basketball here on the Howell Activity. Back here at Howell High School, Will Crawford alongside me is Josh Robinson. 34-33, 8 minutes remaining here in this one. Your Lady Vikings were pretty much held scoreless those last 2 minutes, but they did a fantastic job on the defensive side as well, holding the Lady Lancers to no points as well. So it's 34-33. Molly Fitzgerald hitting a last-second free throw that gave them that 1 point lead. And here is Molly Fitzgerald to start the fourth quarter. Fitzgerald is going to try to drive to her left, bounces it back to the top. Zone defense now coming from the Lady Lancers. No, Fitzgerald trying to drive in, backs it back out. Trying to find something now again on the right side. Wilkinson thought about the three. She's now going to drive. She passes it to Lindsey Williams. Williams is going to drive. Williams is going to go up with it. No foul, no good on the shot. Going to be Lafayette ball. Upset alert is happening here at Howell High School. Number 9, Lafayette, trailing by 1 with 7:18 now remaining here in this one.
Man, that would be a major deal right there if Francis Howell upset Lafayette. Like you said before, Will, they are like number 9 in the state right now.
Yeah, number 9, Lafayette, coming in the Lady Vikings trying to stave the upset. Here is now Jeffries over to look to be Delaney, and that is Delaney. So now a 1 point lead now for the Lady Lancers. Their first lead since the second quarter. Here's now Wilkinson. Wilkinson trying to find something. Wilkinson is going to get fouled for the push. That's going to be Lancer ball.
Well, one thing the Lady Vikings can't do is let up on defense. Because they let up on defense, then that means Lafayette is, they are able to score around the perimeter.
Bad pass that time from Andrea Roach to her sister Bryn Roach. It's going to be a turnover. Gracie Wilkinson doing a fantastic job being the floor general tonight as well. Same with Molly Fitzgerald. Want to see maybe Lily Machado get more involved. Machado inside against Roach. Here's now Lindsey Williams. Williams trying to find something. She's going to dribble. It's going to be a foul on the floor, though, against Delaney. It's going to be Delaney's 14th of the, or third of the game. Fourth team foul.
14, man. Like I said before, foul trouble, that's one thing she needs to stay out of.
Now here's Machado going up against Roach. Machado going to try to think about passing back up. Are they going to call a jump ball here? And no, they're going to call a travel. It looked like she was staying on that pivot foot. Interesting call on the court there.
I think it was the ref with the shiny shoes.
Oh, no, there's going to be a foul on the floor on Jeffries. It's going to be her first foul of the game. 15 for the Lancers. Here's Wilkinson for three. No good. Rebound to the Lancers. Wilkinson doesn't miss very many open threes. Gracie Wilkinson. This is that one, though. Here's Williams against Delaney, rebound goes to Williams. Gonna call a jump ball here. See who it stays with. It's gonna stay with the Lancers. So good job that time by Williams to flip the possession arrow.
Williams, she's been doing a fine job on defense this whole game.
Pass inside now. Here is Roach. Andrea Roach. Roach against Wilkinson. Over to Bryn Roach to Katie Reed. Back to Jeffries. Jeffries going to drive in, tries to find Delaney. Good job that time by Machado to break the pass up. Machado hustling down court. Now Machado's just going to take it herself. Good move by Machado. Good. Was up and about halfway down in the bucket, but somehow came back out. Another empty possession from the Lady Vikings.
Machado, that was a great block on the other side, and then taking up court, that was a lot of work. And she said she could just do it all by herself.
So Zenner checking back in for Lady Lancers. Here is now Roach. Roach over to Katie Reed. Reed to Roach. Roach trying to find something against Gracie Wilkinson, not able to. Here is Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald doing a fantastic job pushing it away from Reed. Reed able to corral it back up and passes it to Jeffries. Now Jeffries driving, tries to go in on Machado. No foul, no call, no shot. Here comes Brewster the other way. Brewster gonna stop play. Gonna bring it back to the top of the key. Here is now Fitzgerald to Gracie Wilkinson inside to Machado. Machado, one of the best movers in the paint. She makes a move there, no good. And it's going to be a foul, though, on Machado. That's going to be her third of the game.
There's one thing Lafayette needs to do is just guard Machado from the paint. They've been doing a good job. They did a great job right there, but they need to do that consistently for this fourth quarter because right now, Francis Howell, they're depending on Machado to lay it up.
Now it's going to be a black warning on the sideline on the assistant coach for the Lafayette Lancers. The Lancers assistant was trying to talk to one of the Lafayette Lancer players and got told to sit down, but that first free throw is good from Bryn Roach. Second one is also good from Bryn Roach. So 37-34, 4 minutes remaining here in this one. Vikings now trailing once again, haven't since the second quarter, trying to get back in this. Here's Libby Brewster. Brewster to Williams. Williams gonna get called with the travel, another turnover.
Yeah, I can see that travel call. She did a 1-2 step right there. Try to drive it in.
Here is Jeffries to Reed. Full court defense now coming from the Lady Vikings. Wilkinson, Gracie Wilkinson, one of the better defenders in the full court press. Here's Jeffries in the corner to Roach. Roach with the three, that's no good. Rebound to Brewster. 3:48 remaining now. Down by 3 are the Lady Vikings. Here's Machado now. Machado trying to find something. Machado, she's going to dribble. She's going to pass it to Brewster. What a find by Machado. What a basket by Libby Brewster.
That was a great pass by Machado. Great chemistry right there in order for Brewster to get to the hoop.
And the Vikings not able to get back quick enough. And now it's a turnover on Libby Brewster. Not sure what that turnover is. Down by 3, though, are the Lady Vikings.
I think it was because she stepped on the line while she was trying to pass it in.
That's twice that's happened in this game, and not something you see very often.
It seems that it came from being anxious in order to get the ball back in.
So it's going to be a full timeout for the Lady Lancers. 36-39 in favor of the Lancers. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to Lady Viking basketball here on the Howell. Back here at Howell High School, your Howell Lady Vikings currently trailing 36-39 in favor of the Lafayette Lancers. Will Crawford here alongside me is Josh Robinson. 3:15 remaining here in this one. Vikings need a stop here. This would be a huge possession for the Lancers if they are able to score. Trying to stave the upset from the Lady Lancers, and that's going to be a double dribble call that time on Andrea Roach. Thought that was definitely going to be a foul. Kind of looked like there was a push. No call, though. Going to stick. Now inbounding it is Gracie Wilkinson for Molly Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald now. Fitzgerald being heavily guarded. Now here is Gracie Wilkinson. Wilkinson trying to find some. Passes it to Brewster. Brewster top of the key. Brewster, now she's going to drive. She's going to have a dangerous pass, and it's taken away from Jeffries. Bryn Jeffries doing a fantastic job. Had 20 against Clayton. Roach over to Zenner. Zenner to Reed. Reed now trying to find something. There's Roach back to Jeffries.
One thing Lafayette needs is Jeffries in order to come alive for the last 2 minutes and 20 seconds of this fourth quarter. Like you said before, well, like we both said before, Will, she is their main leader of the Lafayette team.
So an and one going to be called on the floor. It's going to be a foul. See who the foul is against. It's going to go on Libby Brewster. It's her fourth personal. So Brewster now in foul trouble. This could really hurt the Vikings here. It's going to be Machado. She's going to step on the line trying to get the rebound.
Seems like they're shooting themselves in the foot for these last 2 minutes, Will.
Down by 5, 2:13 remaining. There's definitely a rebound and definitely need some baskets. They've been held to only 3 points in this quarter. Here is now Roach. Roach over to Reed. Reed back to Jeffries. Here is now Reed. Reed, being the foul called on her, is going to be number 4, Molly Fitzgerald. And Reed's going to go to the line for 2, and we're in double bonus territory now for the Lady Lancers.
Now that is somewhere you don't want to be in the last minute of the fourth quarter.
Minute 56 remaining in this one. Reed up and good with the first one. So 36-42. It's now a 6-point deficit for the Lady Vikings. Second one is up, and that is good. Now here come Molly Fitzgerald. They have to work quickly here. Lafayette defense definitely has shut the Vikings down here in this fourth quarter. It's going to be a foul on the floor against Andrea Roach.
And also, Will, that Francis Howell, they're getting pretty anxious and too excited right now. What they need to do is just calm down and play their game like they've been playing in the first half.
That's going to be up. That's going to be no good. Up goes Machado. That's also going to be no good. Machado's going to get called with the foul. And Roach is going to go to the line for 2. That's going to be Machado's 4th.
That foul is on number 32, Lily Machado, her 4th personal. Brent Rose at the line, shooting 2.
So 36-43. What a game it has been from the Lady Vikings, but it just held to 3 points in this 4th quarter. Roach, her first free throw is up and good. Roach definitely someone you don't want at the line, as she's pretty much automatic from the line for the Lancers.
Not only that she's automatic from the free throw line, she's also automatic on the 3 perimeter as well.
She doesn't get the second one. Machado gets that rebound. 36-44, 8-point deficit for the Lady Vikings. Wilkinson, you're going to have to move quick. Wilkinson, she's going to drive. She's going to float it up, and she's going to be fouled, and is going to go to the line for 2.
That foul is on number 10, Adrian Roach, her 3rd personal, 17th foul. Gracie Wilkins at the line, shooting 2.
So Gracie Wilkinson going to the line for 2. That one's up and no good.
Dang. Making the free throws is key for this when it comes down to the 4th quarter.
That was her 5th free throw missed. Finally able to get that one, but those are 5 points that would definitely make a difference right now in this one for the Lady Vikings. Minute 28, 37-44 in favor of Lafayette. Here is now Jeffries. Jeffries is maybe just trying to waste time. Zora Williams in the game right now. Lindsey Williams in the game. Molly Fitzgerald, Libby Brewster.
To me, I think it's pretty unfair for teams, especially in high school, to waste time like that when they don't have a shot clock, because when they get to college, what they're going to expect when they have to, wait for the last couple of seconds, and then you also have to worry about, the 24-second shot clock. You can't hold on for that, or else the ball's going to get turned over.
That's one of the biggest controversies in high school basketball is there's no shot clock, so literally you can score one basket and hold the rest of the game. Obviously, that never happens, but you could hold on to the ball as long as you want and make sure good passes are happening, and you'll make sure the team never gets the chance, and there's going to be a whistle on the court. It's going to be a timeout for the Lady Vikings. 37-46 in favor of Lafayette. We'll take a quick break and have the rest of this one for you on Howell. Back here at Howell High School, Will Crawford alongside me is Josh Robinson. 37-46. Lady Vikings trying to find something here in the minute 6 remaining. Inbounding it for the Lady Vikings will be Molly Fitzgerald. Williams, Machado, Brewster, and Gracie Wilkinson finish out the 5 for the Vikings. Here's now Brewster. Brewster outside the Wilkinson. Wilkinson, she's going to drive. She's going to try to go up with it, and she's going to have it hit out of bounds. No blocking called there. Checking in now is going to be Zora Williams. And for Lily Machado.
One thing Francis Howell needs to do for these last couple of seconds, Will, is to play sound defense and refrain from Jeffries and also Roach from getting the ball for the last couple of seconds. I think they also need to give the ball to Brewster as well on the perimeter. And also Machado down in the paint.
So that's going to be on Gracie Wilkinson. That's going to be her 4th foul of the game. Going to the line for 2 is Jeffries. Jeffries' first is up and good. So a 10-point game with just 54 seconds remaining. Never say it's over till it's over, but Lady Vikings have a lot of work to do in just under a minute. First one, second one now up, no good. Wilkinson with the rebound. Wilkinson moving fast. Wilkinson over to Brewster. Brewster, she's going to pass out to Williams. Williams with the jumper, no good. Rebound is going to be off of Williams, and it's going to be taken in by Roach. And it's going to stay with the Lady Lancers as it's hit out of bounds by Zora Williams.
Seems they're playing aggressive defense right now in order to get the ball back.
And a great find from Jeffries to number 23, Lily Zenner. Makes it a 12-point game with 16 seconds remaining. There's a good find by Brewster to Wilkinson.
Man, I know this is frustrating for the Vikings because they've been so close throughout this whole game, but then they just let up in the 4th quarter. That is one thing the Vikings have to work on, is to finish strong throughout the whole game, like they were doing against Francis Howell North.
Yeah, 10-point game with 12.2 seconds remaining. We'll keep it here. And it was a close game throughout for the Lady Vikings. The score will not represent at all what this game has, what the Lady Vikings have been able to do against the number 9 team in the state. And I think they played 3 of the best teams to start their season at their 2-2 record, now in their 5th game. As they played Marquette, contested with Marquette through 4 quarters. They played Nerix Hall. Nerix Hall is another great team that Lafayette only beat by 3. So Lady Vikings should be very proud of themselves in this game, despite whatever the outcome is in the last 12.2 seconds.
Of course, they're a really solid, outstanding team, but I think they can compete with anybody in the state, in my opinion. Like you said before, Will, they've been keeping up with the Lancers this whole game. They just, like I said before, they just need to finish and also just be sound strong.
Here's Reed now. Reed is going to be fouled pretty much immediately. 6 seconds come off the clock, and now pretty much just about do it here at Howell Gymnasium.
Seems like everybody's in their Hawaiian gear. How come they didn't give us a Hawaiian dress code for the commentators? They need to give the commentators some love, you know?
Got to keep us in the loop.
Exactly. They follow you on Twitter. They could just DM'd you like, hey, you trying to dress up for a Hawaiian night.
So Katie Reed misses the first one. Second one is up and no good. Rebound to Williams. Here's Brewster. Brewster going to maybe take the last shot from the H. Curry deep, no good. And that's going to do it here at Howell Gymnasium, where the Lafayette Lancers will just survive here. 39-49 in favor of your Lady Vikings. For Josh Robinson, I am Will Crawford. We'll have the boys game coming up here very quickly. We have a pregame show for you where I interviewed Sam Thompson. Stay with us here on the Howell Activities Network. Thanks again, though, for joining us. I'm Will Crawford. Alongside me was Josh Robinson.